Thank you, Candace. You want
Candace,
some
I'm
water?
straight. I'm good. Like my skin is good. My horns are good.
You okay?
Okay, cool.
You didn't believe me?
I did, but you know, I got
Can you
a
check and see
woman's
how
point
that-
of view.
Yes.
A woman's point of view. I got your point of view. I got a woman's point of view.
Yes.
Is
Y'all
it
look
good?
good.
We
Your
look-
skin looks good.
We look nice and chocolate.
You
like-
do.
Okay.
Chocolate and glowing.
Thank you.
Like a I can't think of a candy right now. But like something. Should I y'all still rolling?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
rolling.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Just to like piggyback on what Candace said. Like that's like one of my favorite things about shooting people. Like the different textures of chocolate. You know what I'm saying? As much as I like chocolate, when I think about black people, I think about coffee first because we all the way to oatmeal. You know what I mean? But when she made that point just now, I'm like, this black people are beautiful. Black women too. They're like, oh God, just do that thing. That's all I want to say.
We are. I love us in every facet.
Have you made chocolate before?
Yes.
Go crazy.
Infused. I made some peanut butter truffles before.
Peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
Okay.
People with peanut butter colored skin are beautiful.
Okay.
So
that's your favorite shade, peanut butter?
nah, I don't have a favorite shade. Black people. The young lady that was in here earlier, she was light skinned with freckles on her face. Beautiful.
Yeah.
She ain't look like a brownie though.
We come in all shades.
Brownie, bruh. Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, so we're here, taste bud therapy. You already know I had to bring Olot, the photojournalist. He's not just a photojournalist though, he is a creative masterpiece. You could find him doing music, you could find him doing art, you could find him snapping photos. I mean, he's a connector, so I really appreciate this brother. And I thought it was important to have him on Taste Bud Therapy because he is a creative and I'm pretty sure he has a story to tell. And I'm very interested in hearing.
Can I add one more descriptor that I have?
Sure.
I am a foodie.
Okay.
I love food, Brian.
Okay.
And food is also one of those things that got a lot of colors and stuff in it.
Right. So you know I brought you some color tonight.
We about that. You gonna squeeze the lemons tonight. You might not even have to work. I'm gonna go watch when that food come over here.
So I want you to do your own introduction now. I already gave a little introduction, but I want you to tell us who Olot is.
If I walked up to somebody, I would say, I just wanted to tell you, I don't know what you got going on in your life, but I hope that you are faithful, that you're gonna complete your goals. And you don't know me, but I just feel like positivity could change the world. I'm that guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to be as positive as I possibly can be because I feel like the world is on fire right now, and I think one of my superpowers are like fighting negativity with positive environments. So I would just introduce myself as Olot, the king of the parking lot, where we have clean energy in these parking spaces.
Right.
So, like, shout out to the Lily.
Yes, we in the Lily space in DC.
Could you tell people about your experience in the Lily so far?
I mean, this space, damn, you know I be coming off the top, right? With how I feel about things.
Yes.
But I feel like the Lily is just I think saying it's a vibe is just doesn't even put it all together. I feel like it's a space for creatives to have a safe space. It's a beautiful space. It's a well thought out space. It's very intentional, and I feel like the people that come, even if you don't have somebody to mingle with, you still feel like you're supposed to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you come into places and everybody's mingling and you could feel like left out. But in this space, you can have a conversation with the walls, the plants, the lighting. Like, You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel left out in this space, and I feel like it is a success, and I feel like and I pray that more success comes out of this space and more gatherings of us coming together, you know, because it's been a lot of beautiful Black folks up in this joint. I feel like Nina Simone would be proud.
So I would say the other part of my introduction, and I'm like, I don't even lean into this like that, but I really had the power of connecting people, you know what I'm saying, because of how I be feeling about people, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And last night was like an affirmation of that, you know what I'm saying. I was telling people like the situation was tight, but the parking lot let out was even better.
It was, and I'm so glad that I was a part of it. I want to make another correction though. Because you said you be trying to be positive. And I feel like you being an Aries person, like your passion, your heart, it just shows. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it's a try thing. Like, you could tell when people are like trying to be something. And I feel like it's 100% authentic. So you're
and
not,
there's power in language.
Yeah.
can I tell you why I say I'm trying? And I'm gonna walk away from it.
I know why you're trying. I know why you're trying. I think we're all trying our best, but I feel like you're so intentional about it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a try; it's a part of. I don't know, but I think you wake up thinking on how you can make the world a better place. So I don't think that's a try. It's just like, yo, some of us fall short in what we want to do, but if we could get like 80 to 90% of it, I think we good. I think you good. I don't think you trying. I think you probably was trying a long time ago.
Okay.
I think it's a part of your life, your lifestyle. So yeah, we gonna kick the tribe to another parking lot. It don't belong here.
Give me some. Give me some. You're a bad motherfucker, bro. Can I share a quick story? I know this is an intro, but I'm gonna squeeze all the lemons out tonight. Yeah. When you came to this situation yesterday, you did this yesterday, and you had your hands in your pocket. You did that Steph Curry thing where you shoot the basketball from half court, and you turn around and walk the opposite way because you know it's going in.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Not
in that analogy, but I understood what you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
It's. I feel like that's the epitome of floetry, and for real, I joke about it, but as an artist, when I hear you talking like that, it's not surface level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'd be like, damn, you even make me. I think Candace do too. Like, she made me do this. Like, when I think about some of this stuff, y'all be making me see stuff that I didn't even see in my photos, because of the depth that you go through in explaining it. And that's important to me. Yeah. It's not like that. How was your day? It was good. It was man, I couldn't wait to tell you.
Yeah. I'm tired of those responses. But I definitely, I'm gonna get into your astrology, because I like that. I always ask people, like, what's their astrology? You're Aries, right?
No, I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm an Aries. I'm sorry.
Do you know your rising sign?
On Mondays, I think. No, I don't know none of it.
You know your moon?
No.
Okay, well, you're Aries. I'm a Cancer, Scorpio rising, Pisces moon. So like that depth.
You sound like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, so that's what we come. Like, we get the depth.
You're a Scorpio? Yeah. Do you know your situations? What's yours?
I'm a Scorpio sun, Virgo moon, and I forgot what my I think I'm a Cancer rising.
Oh, see, we did.
Yeah.
But that's where you get that depth from. Like, when you ask me a question, I'm not going to give you something short. Like, it has to come from
the diaphragm.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So this was our long ass introduction.
It was my fault.
But now we're about to go over to another space, and we're going to enjoy some nourishment. And I brought some color because today was definitely a cold, like dark, gloomy day, and I wanted to make sure I brought some sunlight to Olot parking lot. All right, so catch us on the other side.
Go crazy.
Behind us is some of his work. I'm just so excited because this is a creative that I respect, and I'm glad to break bread with you. So I already know that you ready to eat, and so this is some dal soup. It's one of my favorites, and
what's dal soup?
it's yellow lentils. It has ginger in it, some garlic, turmeric, black pepper, and some yellow lentils.
P-E-P-P-A? Okay, go crazy.
So I like to have it with a little splash of lemon. So I got some slices. I'm gonna give you a slice of lemon as well, so you can experience it. And just put the lemon on it and sip the soup.
Squeeze it? Or
Yeah,
put it?
squeeze it. Yeah. I like, you know, I eat to my blood type, and I'm blood type A. And, you know, what's beneficial for us is sweet, savory, sweet, sour, and salt. And so I always try to be intentional about that when I'm cooking, and also for the people that I'm preparing food for. But unfortunately, Olot didn't know his blood type, so it's all good. We about to fix that. But there is some healing in the food. And so we got this sweet potato. Don't judge us. Don't judge me. I know what it looked like.
And we're not going to show y'all. So when we break it, we're going to break it behind this candle.
But I wanted it to be in its raw form. And as you guys see, it's the soup is it looks like the sun. Would you agree?
Yes, especially after I put the lemon in it. It looks like the flame is coming off the sun too.
Yeah.
It's definitely beautiful, and I feel like choosing a white bowl was purposeful.
Right.
To make it like, nah, this is beautiful. You know, I wanted to say too, part of the you saying you wanted to bring sunshine in here, you wanted to bring color. I'm actually colorblind.
Oh, really?
So like yellows and greens, I get those mixed up. Reds, browns, and oranges. Blues and purples, I get those. Like,
so what did you think that was?
But no, this looks like curry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't see certain shades, and like lime green, and neon green, and yellow and stuff like that. But no, this looks like the sun. It looks delicious too though, and I'm also a huge soup fan.
Oh, really?
I love soup.
Okay.
Like, I really love soup, especially in the cold.
So go crazy. We about to go crazy with it.
Okay.
And so we got the purple sweet potato. I'm going to lift it up a little bit.
And you know what I just thought about it? You could break it yourself, and then we're going to eat it.
I wanted to keep it in its raw form, though. I was going to peel it and slice it, make it look nice, but, I mean, the sweet potato, this is how it came. That's how we going to have it. And so yeah, we about to break it. We about to break bread. And so the intention, I love to eat with my hands, and I feel like eating with your hands is a very powerful thing to do. I know, like here in the West, they call eating with spoons, forks, and stuff is civilized, but traditionally, like, we are people who ate with our hands, because when you eat with your hands, you're able to touch the food, and the information for the food comes into your hands and into your body. And so your body is already bringing the information. This is what you're about to digest. So that's why it's important. So I love to eat with my hands. Do you eat with your hands?
I want to eat with my hands more.
Okay.
I touch a lot of things, so I like in this situation, I might just use a fork or something. But if my hands are clean, if nobody around, I'm going there.
Yeah.
I'm going, yeah.
And so in tradition in Africa, they be like, why you bringing weapons to the table? Because they consider forks, knives, and spoons weapons.
That's a bar, though.
Right. So it's like you eat with your hands. You want to touch the food. You want the nutrients from the food to touch your skin first, and then you digest it. You put it in.
So what about what's the name? Licking the fingers and all that. Y'all do that? Like, is that a thing? Or
of course. I mean, you don't gotta lick if you put in your hands.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like.
Now, I feel like when something bomb, people be like, man.
Yeah.
You do that?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Not really. But
Is that it's unflattering?
no, I don't think so. I think because it's already I don't know. It's already
Right.
in the mouth, so.
Right, I can feel that. I don't see you sucking your finger, but I feel like a lot of people, when some shit be soupy, like saucy,
Yeah.
they go in what's the name? Like if I had you ever had Capital City Mambo sauce before?
Nah.
I think you should try it.
I think I should. Do they have vegetable options?
I don't think so.
Nah.
I could dig that though.
So I'll probably get some of the sauce and put it on some mushrooms or something like that and try it out. But let's break this bread and the sweet potato. And also looking at the sweet potato, you see like the shape is like a spleen.
Like
it's the shape of a spleen.
Like in the back?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what it's good for.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
So, like most potatoes shaped like spleens?
Some of them are.
But okay. But this one in
sweet
particular?
potatoes in general are good for your spleen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
I need a
I
chiropractor
consider
too.
myself the food scientist. So like I'm always looking at food in a deep way, and I feel like you being a photographer, I feel like you could enjoy that.
Yeah, nah, you barred up. That's tight.
And when you looking at food and when you looking at people, I think that now from this perspective, I think you would probably look at things differently. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can inspire that.
No, I think that's dope. I think a lot of photography is that. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to translate it and whatever your messaging is. So like you special because you got away with words. I got away with words through pictures.
Okay.
So like I would say it's the same thing. I understand what you mean.
Yeah, we can see that.
That's beautiful. Oh, that's a flex.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. That's blue? That's purple?
It's purple.
Damn, I would have been psyched if it was blue.
There you go.
So do you dip this in your soup?
You can. I like to just, I don't dip it.
Such a lady.
But it's for us to enjoy it the way we want. And so, But I just like the colors, purple, yellow.
No, this goes crazy.
It's royalty.
This a good color. This a good color for a basketball team.
What's that? The Lakers, right?
Purple and gold.
Purple, yeah.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
We're going for it?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
The perfect finger food. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you can take it in the car.
Nothing with that sort?
No. On your photo shoot, it's raw. On a photo shoot, you can take it in a club. You can be, baking a sweet potato and going on a run. I think it's good. You wanted some salt and pepper and some butter and some marshmallows.
You weak right now.
Cause you are.
You got talking to Mike while you eat.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I think I got it on my.
You throw something else we're gonna be on it?
Some sea salt or something? Nah.
I like it that way. I mean, she fucked the soup up. It's wrong. Did you put some of the lemon in it? Okay. Yeah. So it was delicious, and I'm so glad that you really like the purple sweet potato.
You ain't let me give my spiel on the potato.
Go ahead. That's all you.
Part of it is you cooked it so it can be tender. I love potatoes. If I had to stop eating potatoes to eat these would be the thing. These would be the game changer.
It's more nutrient dense too.
It's more nutrient dense. The fact that it needs nothing and it's filling is amazing. color.
Yeah, he forgot all about the soup too. He was like, yo, forget that soup. I want to focus on the sweet potato. And he was clowning how it looked. He was like, oh nah, you break that in half. I don't want nothing to do with it.
And shout out to Candace because she said what we was all thinking. But and when we go back and edit what it looked like, I'm gonna fast forward it. So you better get a good look at it. But no, this was incredible. I like the fact that sometimes I eat stuff for the first time and I'm like, I can't wait to eat this again.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to that. All right, I'm about to do this right here. Okay.
The soup got a little cold, but you know, the intention is still in it.
Mine's not cold.
Okay.
You said there's lentils in here?
Yeah. You gotta eat that whole ginger slice. I put that in there specifically for you.
I had one already. I had a slice
Okay.
and ginger the first time.
Okay. Y'all hear that?
The first thing I'll say is I love texture. I love super spicy. This is nowhere near super spicy, but it is just enough kick to matter.
Right. It's usually spicier than this. Like I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna make it for you again because I need you to taste the spice that I'm used to. And yeah, but
the textures go crazy in here. It's a good scoop. One thing that I have my one gripe about soup is when I get in it, I want to be able to just go with a good scoop, get enough juice in it, and get whatever else is in there. I don't like when I gotta get to the bottom and it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? But this is a very good scoop. I love the ginger to kind of be the thing that pops out against the spice and everything, savory. This is amazing.
I don't feel like ginger isn't enough of things. I think ginger is like one of my favorites.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I love ginger just as much.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the season for it. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that it's good for my heart, you know, it's just a powerful thing for your digestive system. So I even got into the space where I just eat the ginger raw. Like I just put it in my mouth.
You can eat it raw like that?
Yep. You gotta, you know, it takes some time to like build up to it, but it has really changed my digestive system.
I love
for
that.
the better.
Yeah. I like ginger. I feel like that spicy foods help break stuff down in the gut.
Yeah, it helps get the
like
parasites out, the devil out.
I heard that was like that was part of a like African tradition. They made stuff spicy so it will kill parasites when they eat meats and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think in all traditional cultures, like Mexico, they do like the jalapeno peppers to get rid of parasites. Africa, they got bird pepper. They got all types of peppers.
Bird pepper?
Yeah. And it's all types of spices in the Caribbean, you know. And you know, even in Thailand, you know, there's a lot of spices just to help with the food. In America, you know, the sad diet, it's just easy for parasites to get inside you and thrive, and plus we're not deworming. So, you know, that's when you get like the awkward behaviors from people. I heard you. Your stomach talking right now.
Nah, which is crazy because I know somebody that's close to me, right? And I feel like one part of it is I feel like they're like going through stuff, but I think another part of like what they're going through is like how they eat. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, I feel it in myself sometimes. Like, but like when you eating certain things back to back, I feel like it messes with your body chemistry.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Absolutely. Like I'm at the space where I don't even argue with people. Like, I just be like, yo, those some parasites talking. Like, I'm not gonna entertain you. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you eaten today? Like, that's my attitude. Like, not really engaging, because I feel like parasites are the devil. That's the real devil. Like, if you ever looked at the parasite under like a microscope,
yeah, it looks
looks
terrifying.
demonic. Yeah, it looks demonic.
Terrifying.
So like, just imagine like looking at, you know, when you look at people and they like got their face screwed up and they're like angry for no reason. It's like, it's that parasite. It's not even them. They're the host. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, this interview has gone completely left. It's not even none of the questions that I got. And we're not even talk about you right now. So, but it's all good. So since we're talking about food, I want to know, how are you digesting life right now?
That was a bar. I did not see that coming. I was thinking about food again. Right now, I feel like my life intestines are smooth. Because I just had some good experiences in the last couple of days, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to work on that saying, you know what I'm saying? I say that a lot. I'm going to try to break that today.
Okay.
I just had a fulfilling couple of days on something that me and my friend worked on hard for a long time with trying to live life. So I'm digesting life in a very positive, opening my heart and arms and my trying to get rid of doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get rid of that, and I think that's happening because I'm really focusing on not just living like a regular dream, but doing things bigger than they're supposed to be. So yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm digesting it the way it's coming, but I think that the work that is getting put in is reaping opportunities and good energy. So yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like it's an intentional life that you're consistently
intentional. That's a good word, because I've been telling myself that too. And writing is important, but I feel like reciting to yourself is important too. Affirmation. So I have been saying the word intentional, and not just trying to say it because it's a buzzword that people listen. I've been like trying to stick to my word heavy. Being intentional about that, because I know it's power in the word, and I know that sometimes things might be a small type. I'm gonna move this napkin for you later, and I never move it. I didn't keep my word. You know, so that type of thing. I'm just trying to be very intentional. Yes, you were accurate about that.
Right. So, if you could look at your work, I noticed you have like some black and white photos. You also have some color photos. If you could describe it in a taste, what would the black and white photos taste like? And then tell me, what would the color photos taste like?
The black and white would taste like seasoned. Don't be mad at me, okay? It's not gonna be vegan, okay?
No, it's all good. This is a safe space.
Okay. If I'm just going off the top right now, it would be fried fish.
The black and white?
Yeah, the black and whites would be fried salmon.
Fried salmon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Salmon is like a deep, like tender fish. It's something I could eat like every day. I know you're not supposed to eat it every day, you know, but it's a fish that I enjoy, and it's like the fish that got me away from chicken and steak and all that. I like whiting, but salmon is like the steak version of a fish for me, and it tastes good when you make it good. Okay. And the colors? Yeah. Acai bowls.
Acai bowls?
Acai bowls.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Acai bowls with granola and peanut butter in it.
The blueberry?
Blueberries, strawberries, extra mango.
Okay.
Extra granola, extra peanut butter.
Okay.
Sliced strawberries.
I can see that.
I'm a acai bowl connoisseur. I hang with a group of people, and they used to tease me about them, and now they all be eating them.
I mean, do you eat them in the wintertime too?
Yes.
Okay.
And smoothies.
Okay.
My favorite thing is fruit.
Okay. What's your favorite fruit?
Mango.
Mango? I remember when I was living in Jamaica and mango season used to come. And I would have like one of them big, silver bowls, and I would like fill it up with how many mangoes I could fill it up with, and I would eat all of them and just just pig out because you just got to with the mango, right? You can't eat it. It's no way to be proper. So like afterwards, like my stomach will be out, like just from mango juice in my. You know what I'm saying? Then it was good because I would take the mango skin and the seed and put it in a compost.
Yes.
And we had some herb that tastes just like mango, but it wasn't even like intentional. It was because we was throwing the compost. We was just throwing it back where the herb was growing. So
you gave me another reason to like mango. I mentioned mango, and that shit took you back to Jamaica just now.
Yeah, I mean.
I think one of my.
It was abundant. It was abundant right there. Like it was.
I know
so
my
much.
mangoes ain't banking, but one of the best mangoes I had was at Safeway.
Oh yeah.
It was incredible. It was so good. I had got 3 of them. It wasn't the best, but it was top 2 for sure. But it was so good. I had got 3 of them. I had saved one for my man. I was like, you ain't gonna believe where I got this. It was so good. But yeah, I love mango.
I just had one of those too. Like I was at this Asian market in Baltimore, and it wasn't even an intentional stop. Like I was just driving, and I was like, you know what? I need to go get some. Like I think I was going to get some olive oil or something, and these mangoes was just like by the register, and it was like buzzing, like the vibration off it was like, yo, come get me. And I was like, all right, well listen. So I got 2 of them. And it was so delicious. Like I felt like I was back in the islands. You know what I'm saying? Because it tastes so fresh, and I don't really get fresh produce here. Like I find myself being upset going to the grocery store because when you live somewhere where fruit is abundant and it's free,
right.
You come here, you gotta pay $2-3
for less quality.
Yeah, less quality. So I'm usually like frustrated in the grocery store. I don't want to be, but I just know that I'm getting ripped off. It's not a good feeling.
I feel like through that, but you're a chef, so I feel like you're gonna get to a place where you're gonna find a solution for that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
praying for it.
No, I was gonna say the last thing I was gonna say was I got it down bad with mango because one time I walked out the store with actual mangoes, frozen mangoes, dried mangoes, and then mango juice.
I mean, when I met you, did I give you some dried mangoes? I think I did.
I honestly don't remember, but I love dried mangoes.
Yeah, I think I gave you some dried mangoes. But so as a photographer, what was there someone that inspired you, or did you just pick up the camera on your own? Like, how did you get into photography?
It was a bit of both. I used to have my own internet radio show back when computers had fatbacks. It wasn't that far back, but
it felt like it.
Right, but I was interviewing people on my radio show, playing their music. I had a real good space there, and I wanted to promote it. This was back when Facebook first really started going. So I was like, I'm gonna take my own pictures because I knew the people I was interviewing. Took the pictures. Somebody said, "Man, who taking your pictures?" I was like, I was, and I really just started kind of like taking pictures, but it didn't kick off there. But I ended up teaching myself. But also, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so he's like the reason why I originally first picked up a camera.
Oh, okay.
Peter Parker used to work at the Daily Bugle as a photographer. Spider-Man at night, so that was one reason why.
Oh, okay. I would never imagine that's what you was gonna say.
Yeah,
but that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
So what have you been giving your attention to lately? Creatively and personally, what have you been giving your attention to?
I would say 2 things. First and foremost, I follow my heart. So that could look like anything. like it could be a street light, it could be the heart, it could be the candle behind the heart. You know what I mean? But mostly people. I'm always moved by people. I'm always moved by like trying to have some type of impact if we are in the same space. And people, my relationships are kind of like the gold mine of how I really be shooting photography. So if I care about the person, like I'm able to go crazy and do my thing. If I meet you for the first time and we got the energy, it's gonna be rather easy to shoot with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially with somebody that's not shy to be on the camera. If you're shy to be on the camera, then I feel like I have the ability to talk you through it. So,
would you consider yourself like a photo therapist?
yes.
Yeah.
Give me some. I actually have I don't know if you follow it, but I got an Instagram page called Parking Therapy.
Okay.
And I got it from a friend who said something. She said something about therapy. I was like, I should do parking therapy. But and I'm no therapist, but I actually get therapy from doing photography. One, but two, like sometimes like people show up and they really going through life. You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna give my real gift is messaging. I think I could talk somebody into like having a better positive attitude or having like a better mood. So, and I enjoy changing people's mood for the better. Cause I don't know, I get sad real easy. So I use that as like however you feel. One time I went to a bar with my homie, and I was talking to this young lady, and I don't be telling nobody's story, but this is how I get down when I'm doing photography. Like, and people be thinking I be faking it because they don't know me, but like I care about it. You know what I'm saying? And I can only say how I feel from my heart. You know what I mean? But we went to the bar and I was talking to her for 5 seconds. She was telling me about her boyfriend or something. And I was like, yeah, you good. She started crying. And my man said, he was like, yeah, what you done said that's positive to her? And I was like, how you know? But like, that's photography to me. Like the connection with people and like, man, the world is on fire. Even if the world wasn't on fire, I know that we're the answer for each other.
Okay. I really get that vibe from you that you are like a photo therapist. And
I appreciate that.
I feel like it's I think we've been throwing the word intentional out a lot, and I feel like it's the word that's really fitting. Because when I see you and you're looking at people, or when you're navigating spaces, I feel like you're actually paying attention. So my question was like, what are you giving your attention to? And you said people. You follow your heart, and it's true. You know, it's one thing to sit with someone and people, you know, they have an idea of how they want to present themselves. But I feel like watching you, I see that you are intentional, and I feel like you do be pouring in with people. And also when you're taking your photos, you could tell like it's not just I'm gonna go get this bag, I'm gonna get this money from this person. It's like, yo, I really want you to look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna fix the posture. You're gonna be like, yo, there's a little piece of hair. You might got a booger in your nose. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna fix that. It's not, let me just hurry up and get through this. It's like, I'm gonna be patient.
And be patient with me too.
Yeah.
Cause like I really do love details. You know what I mean? And each part of your details is telling a story in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everything you saying. Like that means the world to me, because that's like partly of what I'm trying to translate when I take the photos and when I'm leaning into people.
He said he gonna stop saying, you know what I'm saying? But
I said it again?
He really gotta stop saying I'm trying.
Okay.
You actually doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just a part of my vocabulary. But I'm gonna make sure you understand what I'm saying as well. It's not just a blanket, you know what I'm saying? You figure it out. Yes. So.
I appreciate that too.
Yeah.
Stop saying trying.
Yeah, stop saying trying. Because he doing. The first 48 that you be seeing on the news, the first creative 48 with him, it's been real. You know what I'm saying? From start to ending, you know, it's been a real positive, creative experience. So, next question. So, growing up, was there any type of like, how was it growing up in your household? Was it your parents, were they creative? Was your father creative? Like, how was that? Tell me.
I don't know my dad. I just know he's Jamaican. If I'm being honest.
You should be honest.
I spent a lot of time in my room. You know what I'm saying? I was to myself, I used to have a Dreamcast. And when I got tired of that, I used to draw. So I had a lot of imaginary friends. Like I was that one child that wish he had brothers and sisters and stuff. I don't have no brothers and sisters. I'm an only child. So when I see people that I connect with, that I really rock with, or I've been rocking with for years, they're my brother and sister. But I would draw. I was just telling somebody the other day, I used to draw okay, right? But then I got better because I started practicing drawing the same thing over and over until I learned it by heart. And then I would just change little details, like the eyes, to make them like different characters. So I was always like creative, but I was just trying to express it in whatever way I could at the time. So I used to make little animation movies back with the little old camcorders. I used to collect Marvel dolls and just make like these little like celebrity deathmatch looking. So whatever it was.
So it sounds like your creativity was like born out of being an only child.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Read the whole book to the end just now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand that because for the first 16 years of my life, I was the only child. And I've, you know, creativity, like I had to create. My friends, I had to create, you know.
That's exactly what I had to do.
Yeah, so I always was doodling, always was drawing, always was creating my room into like some type of castle or whatever.
Definitely was building tents.
Yeah. So was your mom creative though?
My mom, like, I don't remember my mom doing anything creative. What I do, thank you for this opportunity to shout my mother out. My mother is her original, like before playlist, her collection is like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's a Radio Rashida.
My mother just instantly, she, and I don't even think she really knows that she's gonna know because she's a old head. She's gonna tell me, I know what but her collection is like that. My mother put me on the real good music, so I attribute that as much to the creativity because a lot of time when I'm creating, some of the ideas get sparked from the music. Some of them help me get through with the music. So like, shout out to my mom for that, man. Like,
shout out Mom Dukes. Yes. What's her name? Rhea. Yeah. Shout out Rhea. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
For creating such a creative human being.
Thank you. Yeah. I can't wait to show her that.
Yeah. And I think for speaking for an only child, you know, growing up as an only child, I think music was like my therapy, like, cause I didn't have anybody else to talk to. So like growing up in New York, like we used to have like the Quiet Storm. I remember my first CD, like people think it was like some type. My joint was, I don't think you would ever like think what my first CD was.
Okay, tell me. Tell me what your first CD was.
So it was two. One was Supercat, because you know Supercat? That's Sean Paul's father.
Okay.
He's a Jamaican artist. He's from Jamaica. The other one, the first one was Kenny G.
That's tight.
With Jazz.
Yeah.
You know, the white dude with the curly
hair.
Yeah.
Yo, my dad had him. Yeah. My stepfather had the tape. Yeah, he bad. Yeah.
My first joint was Kenny G.
And it's another dude named Bonnie Jones or something like that. You ever heard of him? Okay, well, go ahead. Tell me.
So I just can attest to like growing up with a parent who like really had a nice playlist, and I think that was like the first introduction to like therapy and like what love is, you know, being young and like having such big feelings
through music, I would say.
Yeah. Like even like having my own personal feelings, but then listening to music and like, oh, this is what that is, you know? So I could relate to what you're saying.
Can I say my favorite CD before you go to your next
Sure.
question? A CD that I grew up on, this was the first CD that I could play all the way through without skipping. That was my favorite CD, was Aquemini by Outkast.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a huge DMX fan.
That's your first joint?
That was my
you said your favorite CD.
My first favorite CD where I could play it all the way through. I bought like a lot of DMX stuff. I'm a huge DMX fan. He was like my first favorite rapper.
Yeah.
But I heard Elevators by Aquemini.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm fucking with this John.
Yeah.
And then, I'm sorry, Elevators by Outkast. But then Aquemini came out.
Yeah, that was a dope album.
That's a classic album, man.
It is. It's classic.
And the storytelling is immaculate on there.
Yes. Those two, they're geniuses.
Yes.
Like, they're creative geniuses. And not just lyrically, but, you know, visually. And,
they Hall of Famers, man.
Yeah.
Right. I would put them as some of the GOATs, man. Like, they did a lot for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a lot as a duo, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's necessarily easy, but for like the impact that they had as a couple, you know what I'm saying, as a duo, then I'm like, y'all trying to change the game for real.
Right.
Man.
And I definitely like that they're two different people.
Facts.
And they
speak about and love below.
Yeah. And they let each other's greatness, you know, shine, you know, like whatever, you know, Andre is good at, it's like his, you know, they just work well together.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful to see that two people can do something like that and make it timeless, because that's what their work is timeless.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like your artwork is timeless.
That's the point.
Yeah.
The freezer moment.
Yeah. That
could last forever.
Right. So behind us, which one would be your favorite? Because they can't see the whole exhibit. Which one is your favorite?
I'm gonna go with this one right here. I call it Dark Blue because you seen. I haven't seen it, but have you seen like the movie Moonlight?
I don't think so. Oh, yeah.
Well, how about I would go as far as Belly too. You seen Belly before?
Of course, it's a classic.
It's a classic.
They shot that in my neighborhood.
They did?
Yes.
That's dope.
I got a chance to see them.
My man had on the Belly shirt the other day, and I was like, that's a classic movie. He was like, it's alright. He said the cinematography is amazing, but the story, it ain't make no sense. How you feel about it?
It's just a classic to me. I'm gonna leave it like that.
I'm
not even gonna try to break it down.
But anyway, that's remnants of that. You know what I'm saying? Like hard black, hard white, but with the blue coming from whatever light they got in there. You know what I'm saying? Like a midnight Keisha. You remember that Keisha?
I was about to say that Keisha coming through with that the whatever it's called. She had the
She was in. She
had that
shiny,
blue, blue light.
Yes.
Parking
lot blue.
Yes.
So
that was one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Yes, she was glowing in that joint.
Yeah, that was definitely good.
So that was my Dark Blue.
How has being an artist shaped who you are, not just creatively, but like as a man?
I think more than anything, it affect my faith and like myself, and that things are gonna work out. And because I feel like one of my things that I think about is like the world is moving way faster than it used to, and it kind of makes you discouraged a little bit. But the more that I just pay attention to myself and focus on my goals, I know a lot of that comes from faith, knowing that it's gonna work out. You know what I mean? I had a situation yesterday, and I sent the wrong address out. And the first moment I was sick, but I never lost faith. I was like, it's gonna be okay regardless. Then my cousin came in here, and I kind of had in my mind, I'm just gonna show up like this room still packed and still give him a good show. People start trickling in, everybody, and just the rest is history. Yeah. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
What does a lens allow you to see that you might not see without it?
it's not even, the lens is providing a visual meditation on what I'm focusing on. So it's silencing everything else so I can put what I'm actually looking at in a frame.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the equivalent is like when you go in a tunnel, when you get to the end of the tunnel, it's dark. Then while you're inside of it, even though you can see the light, you know what I'm saying? But you still see the shape of the tunnel. You know what I mean? Are you sure? You saw it?
Oh yes, I'm
So,
proud of you. Come on.
I got you. I got you. So that's what it's like for me. It's literally providing the frame. Instead of me going like this, it's like done. It's coming down to what I'm actually looking at.
So, what would you say it allows you to see though, into a person or whatever you're looking at?
In a person, it's based on in the moment. So, cause like I'm gonna say this, like some of these pictures, like they're not necessarily feeling the way that they look in the photo. You know what I mean? But I see it in the photo, and I'm like, this is why I took the photo. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get in a space where I'm like, stay right there, freeze. So it really just depends. Sometimes I see despair in people. Sometimes I see joy. Sometimes I see hurt. Sometimes I see excitement. So it's all about whatever I see in the moment as far as what I see in the person at the time.
I feel like I'm able to see a spiritual component in almost everything. And I feel like photography, you could capture someone's soul or take a picture of their essence in that moment and freeze it in time. And I feel like I could understand why some people don't take photos, or some people don't like have photos up in their homes. So do you see photography as spiritual?
Absolutely.
Okay. And what aspect, like, how do you see it? Can you explain that to us?
I think that, I'm gonna explain it in my oldie fashion. I feel like this. I'm not even exaggerating. I feel like the stars literally align when it's time for me to take a picture, and I feel like it's a beam coming down in my spirit, and to the point where if I don't do it, I'll be beating myself up for not doing it. You know what I mean? I told you the analogy earlier about like if somebody's saying something to you and they don't even know you, like when you go to the cookouts and your people are like, that's your favorite. Nah, you funny as a mug, cuz. You funny as a mug, cuz. You missed your calling. You missed your calling. I think that's the universe talking to you. Like you should have been a comedian. That's how I feel about pictures. You know what I mean? I think spiritually, it just moves me to like lock in on a moment, and the pictures come out with these expressions, these feelings, these moments that I feel like mattered in the moment. But also like, yeah, when like if I go around, like I feel like Candace got spirit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like she's a spiritual person. I feel like when she in her bag, she's like, she's able to create in a flow that can only be spiritual. I feel like our spirit is connected to our energy. I feel like I'm a sensitive person that could pick up on energy. I think that's part of my gift. So it's something that I feel in my soul that I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm grateful that you shared that with me. I feel like me being a spiritual person and me having a deep connection to my ancestors, and me having like my altar space set up, and I have all the pictures of my ancestors that came before me, and I get a chance to look at them in the photo and commune with them. I feel like if photography didn't exist, like I'd just be wondering, like, you know, I can use my imagination, but having a photo of my ancestors is just a powerful thing to me, and I'm grateful. It's a part of the spiritual process. You know what I'm saying? So if it wasn't for the person like yourself taking a photo, then I wouldn't have it. So
also, I guess the simplest form is when you think about a picture of a baby that everybody like they see it and it bring them joy. Pictures don't just do that. You know what I'm saying? They take you back to many different moods, memories, and energies. You know what I mean? If the grid goes down and you can't play videos, you still got your pictures.
Right. And I feel like coming back to this, this is one of the questions. Is not. I was saying to you that I'm grateful that I have photos of my ancestors, and you said that photos can take us through many different memories. Looking at technology now, because so many people take photos in their phones, I'm one of them. But growing up, I used to love looking at photo albums because, again, it let me see like people that came before me, and it also I got a chance to see myself growing up through different phases and stuff. See my mother, my father. Because of technology, how do you feel like that's affecting us? Like, cause like if, like you said, if the grid goes out, a lot of everybody's memories is on the phone. So like, how do you view that? Like, what's your process about that? Like,
I feel like you kind of know a little bit, right? It's you gotta. So the first thing I'm gonna say to make it simple is like, yes, it's disconnecting us. You know what I mean? It's just like it's like social media. You know what I mean? Shout out to digital because it could work in your favor, but it doesn't stop there. You have to go and print your pictures out so you can have the physical situation, right? But I was gonna take it a step further and say, I think we underestimate how much. Like what you said with the book, with the photo book, I'm gonna use the analogy with playing cards, right? It's not just about collecting the playing cards for real. It's about having a card book, like a dedicated card book, opening it up, listening to the page, how they kind of stick together. It's the same thing with photos. I think we underestimate how much we like doing it. You know what I'm saying? And just hearing the sound of the album thing just peeling from the plat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I remember that.
And that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Those little things, we can't get that off of scrolling on this phone, you know what I mean? And sometimes we just don't need to be looking at something on the screen. It's not the same as looking at a table full of pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like, that we can move around. So it's like we locked in on literally, this is the frame. This is our vision through the world. When the world is not even the phone, it's everything outside the phone. Right. So, we have to be connected. We have to not just take pictures. We have and leave them on a hard drive or on a phone. You gotta print them Jones out. You know what I mean? Because again, if the grid go down, all you have are these memories, and at least these go crazy. And if you ever came down to it, if that go to shit, you can't do nothing to it. If these are red, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I feel like the youth today, like they don't know nothing about a photo album. You know what I'm saying? Even when you was talking about flipping the page and touching it and hearing it,
smelling the plastic from it.
That's like right now it's something called what is it called?
ASMR.
Yes, like that was ASMR for us before we even before it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you bringing it up, even I can hear it.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So I just hope that we get to a space. I feel like right now in this era, like people are trying their best to be original, going back to being authentic. So I'm hoping that we can go back and grab some of those beautiful things that we used to and bring them back to the forefront because they're important, just like reading a book. You know, there was a study that said like people that read digital like books, they don't remember it as well as they remember like reading an actual book.
Right. So
it's like looking at an actual photo on paper and then looking at it on your phone. It's just like it's something that quickly goes away. So
Man, there's so many things though. Like I would even use the example of like when you got an old book, like the smell of the pages. You know what I mean? And like just like so many things. That's what I feel about like photos. But here's another one, like putting your feet in the soil. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you understand how much that actually connects you back to like who you are as a person and how good that is for you. But everything is on the phone, and we just touching this glass, hoping whatever behind it move with our finger.
Right. Yeah. I hope we can get back to it. Like Erykah Badu says, I'm a analog girl in a digital world. I feel the same way.
That's a bar.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I still got records. I got.
I think that's great.
I remember when I brought like a 2018 car, and I went to the dealership with CDs, thinking that I was gonna drive off the lot and put my favorite CD in there, and I was so pissed off when they took the CD player out.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what happened? Like I had my CDs and everything, and there was no CD player. I was like, wait. And I don't like this car anymore.
We never, and a lot of us didn't even look at it like they just took the power of us playing whatever music we wanted to play when we wanted to play it, and just gave us a big ass fruit salad of different music.
That wasn't real, right?
And we never really want to explore whole albums no more.
Right. Yeah, so things be changing really quickly. Do you see photography ever like really dying, like being something?
No, and then it does feel scary in this moment because of AI and stuff like that. But you still like AI couldn't still shoot what I shoot, no matter what I teach you, because it don't matter. Like my feelings change based on wherever the Lord puts me that day. You know what I mean? So. I think there's always space. Again, like if the robots turn against us and they take away everything, at least we got photos. At least we have these memories that we could look at. And I wouldn't even underestimate how powerful they are, because if you looking at one picture of somebody that's close to you that you won't see no more, you put more value into that picture. Yeah,
like my ancestors.
Like your ancestors.
Yeah.
So like. And I feel like if I'm intentional about just think about that. Somebody probably just woke up and just took a picture of somebody, but somebody else probably was like, man, let me just get this part of your eye because I see something in it. You know what I'm saying? And like if it's somebody in your family and ancestors, somebody you care about, just seeing that, if it was your smile, you know, and I just got a picture of you smiling, it just takes me back to, you know what I'm saying, why I fell in love with you. So. That's what I look for, at least when I'm shooting. So I don't think it'll ever go away, because you still need some type of connection with people that it's people. What I've been hearing a lot is people say pictures are proof of life. So it's proof of story too.
Give thanks to the first nigga that created the camera, because you know it was a black man, right?
That was so hard. That was so necessary.
So the next question would be like, as an engineer, because you are also in the booth and you also are a photographer, are there rituals that you have before you?
I'm not an engineer though. I'm a writer. I just write.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your question?
I mean,
are there rituals that I have before I write?
Are there rituals that you practice before you even set up the whole photography scene, or before you write a song? Like, do you have any rituals to get into? Like,
usually the ritual is the idea in the moment, and usually there's music integrated into that. I've had some fiery nights also in the quiet, but for the most part, I listen to music to get me through the day. I like curating music for people, so they don't have to touch the music and it could just ride through. So those type of things help me with like scenes when it comes time for me to shoot. If I'm playing sports, I have music in there, and I guess if I'm about to write, that's what if I hear a beat that I haven't heard before and it crank, I get inspired immediately, and I'm able sometimes to write a verse in like 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Sometimes it'll take me like 4 weeks, 2 weeks. So.
Like, do you burn a spliff before you write?
Yes, I do. I didn't mention it. Yeah, I ain't mention that at all.
Yeah, cause like,
yeah, I always do, but I do it for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like getting the paper, crushing the herb, you know, maybe your thoughts or whatever while you're breaking it up, and then, you know, putting it all together like a nice bouquet. Like,
you know what I would say?
How I plug the bouquet.
Yeah, that was a bar. Give me some. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the writing is the actual ritual. Yes.
Okay.
And I say that because even you get that. I think that the messaging from the cosmos is like, you should probably say this, and I got a habit if I write stuff down in my phone immediately. So I be trying to, that's where it starts. You know what I mean? Like me trying to get the first couple bars and trying to see where it's going and making sure I'm not overusing words and having the cadence that I want to have and placing words purposely in certain places. So that's literally the visual. I hear a beat, I'm like, oh, I bet. And then maybe they split. But for the most part, yeah, you're right. I roll up, blaze, and then it.
I feel like, you know, writing is a ritual within itself because you have like the paper,
writing spells,
which comes from the trees. There was a whole process of that. It came to you. You have a thought that you put. You take it out of your being and then you put it on paper, and you're using black ink or blue ink. You know what I'm saying? And then you're writing in cursive or whatever way that you're writing. I think that that's a whole ritual, and like I think everything is a ritual. I think that when people hear the word ritual, though, they get scared and think that it's some type of taboo or something like that. But even cooking for me is a ritual because you know, there's fire. There's season, there's herbs, you know, there's intention, you know, my heart, my mind, and there, you know, all the ingredients. It's like you put in all of these ingredients. You know, the alchemy is there. You know what I'm saying?
I would definitely call you an alchemist.
Yeah.
One of the pictures that Candace put over there, he's my friend. I call him the alchemist. But yeah.
Yeah. So I think that your work is therapeutic, and I feel like
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel like your work is therapeutic, and I feel like I can see me driving in Manhattan or Cali and seeing like your work on a billboard.
Talk that talk.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I have it in me to manifest the things that I see in myself. So I know that you have the same powers.
Facts.
And if we could see it, we could, you know, believe it.
They say all you need is a mustard seed size.
Yeah, and I feel like you got enough people behind you that see, you know what I'm saying, and that believe in you as well. So it's only a matter of time, you know, and I feel like this interview is a part of it. It's timeless, and that, you know, we'll see.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
The food was busting.
Yes. It's late. I'm tired. I know you're tired. I know Candace is tired. I wanted her to come and show her face.
Oh, she just walked out.
I wanted her to show her face a little bit so we could see the curator. Candace, are you thinking you down for that?
Candace.
Sure. So we're about to introduce the curator and the person that was also the taster as well.
Very good.
And
I'm gonna be hunting down tomatoes. You hear me? I mean potatoes. Yeah.
Yes, sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Do I come now? Yes, please. Come
I
on,
didn't do my face. You have a clip.
Huh?
So I put anything on my face.
No.
No, you good.
That was just okay.
Yeah. This is Candace.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, she's the beautiful curator. And you see them earrings, right?
My little small ones. These are not my good ones. But it's okay.
I thought
I had them on earlier. I took them off.
Oh man, but she got these earrings, man. Them things are so unique and beautiful, and I thought she had them on. So I'm sorry I can't see them.
Are they? It's okay.
But thank you for curating this wonderful photography for Olot.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being able to see it. It was definitely a co-curation for sure. I think I just provided the space and Olot's work did the rest.
Yeah.
And I gave my little 2 cents here and there.
Yeah.
But yes. But yeah, I mean, it was a pleasure to.
The 2 cents is more like they're like 2 G's.
Oh man.
Yeah, because
I'll take it.
Yeah, you definitely have an eye, and the space is beautiful. What did you think about the soup?
I thought it was very good. I heard you earlier when you were saying you're a soup lover. I really enjoy soup. I can eat soup even when it's hot outside.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really good. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of this soup. Have you ever been to Sinbad?
Yes.
It reminded me of the lentil soup that they had.
Okay.
And when I was working at the charter school over there, Capital City, and so when on my lunch break, I would go and get. And it's funny when I find something that I like, I get it over and over and over again. So it reminded me of the soup that they have there, and I would get it with their. They had this crab
mock crab.
Yeah, a mock crab cake sandwich, and I always was like, before I first had it, I was like, what this about to be like? And I tried it. The lady was like, no, just try it. I don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in it, but it is good. So it reminded me of that, and it was very good.
That's a compliment because Sinbad is like actually, wow, you just took me back because like Sinbad was like the first place when I moved to DC in 2010. The first year, like I had a dream that I was healing people through food and juices and stuff, and I went to Mount Rainier where Glut is, and I saw this brochure of like Dr. Aris Latham. He's like one of the top vegan chefs, and and he had like this flyer up saying that he was about to teach this class on raw vegan chefs, and I took the class.
Okay.
And so Sinbad was like the first plant-based place that I went to in DC. So you just took me back there, and it's also a compliment because they make really good plant-based food.
They do. It's very good. Like I eat vegan food. I like vegan food. I think and I think the magic of being a vegan food chef is that some vegan food don't always taste good.
Yeah, sometimes they be feeling. Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't always taste good, especially and I know when you were here yesterday, you were talking about how you're not that kind of chef that's trying to make, that's trying to recreate
meats.
Yes, trying to recreate the comfort foods that we sometimes miss when you transition from meat to a plant-based diet. But even like I said, the crab cake, I don't know what's in it. I assume it's, I'm sure hopefully a lot of stuff that is good for you, but it's really, it's unexpectedly good and reminiscent of a crab cake.
Right.
But there's not very much from there that I've had that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And I think, I think going there, I always feel like, you know what, out of all the things I could possibly eat today, this is something that's actually good for me, or it's not the worst possible. It's not the worst possible thing. Like I could go to any other place and get something that's like, you don't know what's in it. Yeah. You don't know who's making it. They just put it in front of you and you don't think about it because it's so good, but it's like, but then on the back end, it's like, I don't really know I don't really know what I did here. Right. Yes. So Sinbad, yeah. And I love vegan food.
Did you enjoy the purple sweet potato?
I did. It was so good. A friend of mine, she's not a chef, but she like cooked for me one time, and I remember her having purple sweet potato, and I think that may have been one of the first times I'd ever seen a purple sweet potato, and it was really good. And so she called it something different, it was like a Japanese sweet potato or something.
The Japanese sweet potatoes are usually the white ones.
Oh, and she had white ones too.
Yeah, there is another name for the purple sweet potato, but
it was very good.
I can't think of it. So we're gonna leave it there.
Yeah, it was really good. And I think we forget sometimes that our food doesn't. We can enjoy it just as it is.
Yes.
So that was a pleasant surprise or a pleasant reminder. Of it's you don't need it. It doesn't not a lick of salt, not a pep, it needs nothing, and it was perfectly sweet. And it was good. Right. But also it's funny. I remember thinking how French fries are such a comfort food for us. But then I remember thinking, I was like, I might not, if I were to have that, I wouldn't really need French fries because it was still fulfilling. It still had that comforting texture of a French fry, but without, of course, the grease and the process and all that.
Right. It was nutrient dense,
it was very good.
Ola, I need you to come back in the frame real quick because it's something I forgot to ask you, and I want you to stay here. You mentioned we putting our eyes into the phones, right, and looking here, but there's a whole world around us. And I don't know if you guys know, but the liver, every time we look into screens, our liver shrinks. Our liver is connected to our eyes. So I just want to drop that on you guys to be more mindful. So every time we watch TV or look into the cameras or look into the phones, it affects the liver. And because it's so, it's not something that's like a stab, we don't pay attention to it because it's something over time that could affect our livers. And so I just want you to be mindful, since you're taking photos all the time, you're probably editing a lot, just to take breaks, just like you too. We're all creatives, and sometimes our work has us looking into the phone. So just try to keep in mind to think about the things that are good for your liver. And these are things that y'all could Google, you know what I'm saying, what's good for my liver, because we can't get around this yet. So just be mindful and think about some things that you could feed your liver. I'll give you some burdock, that's a herb, a tea that you could drink that's good for the liver. Milk thistle, these are good for the liver. And there's other foods that you guys can discover. So. And
isn't it the only organ that can regrow itself?
Yeah, but there is science. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Cut a piece or take somebody's little half of it, and it'll just.
But somebody else's, you're gonna have to take drugs for the rest of your life because it's somebody else's. Your body's gonna be fighting. But your liver, they can take a piece of it and it grows back. But there is science now that's saying that other parts of the body can grow back as well. There's women who they said that their thyroids grew back after having, But yeah, so did you ever think about your liver being connected to your eyes?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. I feel like I need to drink water.
Okay. Have you thought about that?
I haven't. I've never heard that before, and so I learned something new today. Okay. So, yeah, I guess less screens when possible, but
right. Or just try to take supplements, or
I do need do you have a recommendation for a supplement? I think as we age, the need to supplement vitamins and things like that. And I've never been a multivitamin taker, even though I probably should be. Or and then of course I've read some things that talk about how vitamins, well, at least what you buy in America, aren't really anything anything in particularly
Can I think of a supplement
beneficial to you, because you don't they don't regulate it, you don't really know what's in it, all the things. But I do need a women's daily, or women's
I
daily
think that
multivitamin?
like what you said, instead of eating French fries, just eating stuff like that. I think eating more nutrient rich food is more beneficial than taking supplements. But there are supplements that I do take. I make sure that I have zinc because that's really important for the immune system and for our organs and things. And I take a lot of vitamin C. I also take, it's really what's going on with me. You know what I mean? Like if I feel like whatever that I feel is going on with my body in the moment, I take whatever it needs. But I start with the food. So I think you supplementing like a sweet potato from French fries, I think that'll be beneficial.
For sure. Okay, sir, I know you're the interviewer.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
And you may have answered this, but I was being the behind the scenes person. So where did you get your knowledge? Like, where have you gotten your knowledge of food from? Is it from your studies as a chef? Is it from your own personal studies? From life experiences and you going to different places and learning about food or the cuisine or the food where you are? So I guess because I'm just curious, where has it all? How has it all arrived to you?
Thank you for asking that. For the most part, it's been life experiences. Both of my great grandmother was a midwife, and my other grandmother, it's powerful. My great grandmothers I'm talking about, they were herbalists. They were, they were powerful women. So growing up, having them around me, or me being around them in their space, just being a child that paid attention. I think that's where the seed started, and then growing up, going to get certifications, going to school, but also just looking at my family dynamic and knowing that, I see people not healthy, and I want to be healthy. I want to live the best way that I can. So I think it just was in me, and I just paid attention. Yeah, but thank you for asking that.
Yeah, as I was hearing you talk yesterday, and then today, I was like, where obviously you can tell when someone is knowledgeable. It just comes with so much ease, and it's just rolls off. It's like it sounds
like you're talking about love.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like it's a part of who you are, right? Yeah. So it's like it's not like you have to recount too much. It's like it just flows. So I was just curious.
I've definitely gone to different schools that I don't feel like it's worth mentioning, because I feel like my life experiences did more for me than what these other people thought they would teach me. But you do need to get certifications so people can take you serious. But I feel like I learned more from traveling the world and from being under my great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Great grandmothers. So that's where I think the real education came from, and that's what I'm gonna always give the credit to.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Taste Bud Therapy in the Lily with Olot, yes, and Candace. Hello. Thank y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed everything. Talk to y'all soon.
This episode will be 2 hours long.
It's late as hell. I never